Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of Let's Play the Castle Doctrine. In this part I'm going to be showing you more really on the house parts and what you can do with them. So let's get started straight away with walls. Walls basically are just that. They're walls. You can't run through them. They prevent vision and used in pretty much every single trap possible. Steel walls, exactly the same as the wooden walls, however they cannot be sawn through. We all remember the saws from the last part. Same with the concrete walls, they don't do anything special other than you need explosives to get through them. Doors. Doors, however, are different. And I can't exactly use that there. Doors will not let you see what is on the other side of them. You can kind of see here that there's empty space here, but you open the door and you can see through it. The door is very useful for hiding all sorts of traps. For example, a vicious dog. You can't see it. Oh shit, there's a vicious dog. It's gonna eat me alive. Yeah. That is the door. The next thing on the list is a window. Again, it's fairly useful. In fact, you know what, I'll put that there, move the dog up to there just to show you guys. So here we have two dogs. This first dog here is basically just like, yeah, it can be broken with a brick. I'm sure I showed that in the last part, but it grants vision, but we can't walk through it. So this dog now is aggroed onto me and he will mirror all of my steps. Like so. See, he's just going to copy whatever I do because he wants my blood. If this window weren't here, he would nom me. The second I come up here, the second dog sees me and he's now going to mirror my steps as well. So I now have two really hungry dogs who are, as you can see, after my blood. But again, they will mirror. They don't know that they can come down here. So yeah, that's how dogs work. So however, actually now they are in this system. See, you can see them there. Well, one of them is. So yeah, that's kind of how the dog AI works. This next one is a pit. I'm going to have to clear everything just to show you guys some of these more, I want to say advanced traps, but they're not really. Basically, when powered, let me just set this up. So when receiving power, you will see, wait, does a pit not? I'm sure if a pit's powered. Oh wait, is that the powered trapdoor I'm thinking of? Yeah, a pit is basically unpassable. Yeah, current doesn't have any effect on it. Right, fine. Wait, let me just check that. See, now I'm not sure, but that light should come on. Yeah, so if you give it electricity, it doesn't do anything. So yeah, there we go. My bad. The pit is just literally what it says on the can. It's a pit. A power source. These are super vital and they are basically the entire means of all sorts of power. Let me just very quickly show you guys what I'm talking about. For example, anything touching a power source will have a current going through it. So we could have a light here, we could have a light here, we could have a random light here, and all of this, as you can see, is lit up and receiving power from this power source. That's how the power sources work. Pressure toggle switch. We will show you these. We'll make two of these actually. Let's just copy this design. So we have one here starting off, one here starting on. They both do the exact same thing, however the one pressed down is in its on stage and it is conducting power. We can stop that and yeah, we can just basically change them. That is what they do. So, yep. The next thing is a sticking pressure switch. I will just very quickly show you what this does. This one we can turn on and off. This one, as you can guess by its name, sticking. Oh shit, this thing is permanently on now. Well, why is that useful? Because, just as an example trap, yeah, yeah, let's just make a few of these grids. So you run around here, blah blah blah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can just run down here, can't I? So you walk in over these pits. So you decide to come up here. Oh shit, these floors are now on, and you would die to them. But luckily, I didn't have walls or anything. So yeah, that is why you may want a sticking pressure plate. And no matter what I do, I can't turn these off without using tools. So yeah, I've kind of just shown the electrical floor, I guess, as well there. Right, a rotary toggle switch. This basically will only give power. Wait, let me just get rid of those. It will give power one way or the other. So it's going straight through at the minute. I step on it here, it's going that way. We'll just create like a little, I guess, yeah, demonstration with this. So at the minute the power is going straight from the top, straight to the bottom into this light here. I stand on this. It doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, I need to stand on that. But there. Wait, right. So that's on. Now this is pressed down. So there's power coming down here. There's power coming across here, and there's power going. Basically, this is emitting power from there. However, when it gets to here, it can't go to this one on the left. It has to go straight down because that is where the wire's going. You stand on it. It changes the switch and it sends it to the right, so the power no longer can pass to this one. So yeah, that's how that works. And as you can see already there, just from like a certain selection of like how you step on stuff, you can have different stuff happen. There is a lot of combinations to this game. There really is. So these indicating lights, you have the conducting ones, which basically all of this is going to be lit up, and then you have the non-conducting ones. So the minute you get down to here, like all these are lit up. These are lit up because they can receive power, but they won't transmit it any further. So none of these can ever get power. Like actually they're just hooked up directly, so they will always be on regardless, but they don't conduct those. They're basically just used really mainly for testing. So yeah, we have a wire bridge. Now a wire bridge will basically just mean two currents can't affect each other. See, so that's one current. Like me switching this on and off doesn't affect that because it kind of like ignores it, like basically just allows power to pass through it from top to bottom or from left to right, but the currents don't interact with each other. And yeah, you can probably, like, I don't know, maybe you want people to be able to go up this side of it. There's plenty of like things you can do with them, which I will get to at another time. This is a volt triggered switch, isn't it? Yeah, I need one of those to be there, and I need to break that. Basically that breaks the circuit to that. Wait, this has not gone well at all. Let me just put another wire in here just to make this a little easier. So, at the moment, there's power going from this one down into this pressure plate, which is on. See if I turn it off. And then because it can, it's going through this wire here into the voltage trigger switch, which because this bit is connecting them, and because it's receiving power, it's connecting the switch from left to right. If I step on this, this comes up, which is its off state. It's no longer conducting power, therefore this wire going from left to right is broken. So that is how that works. And there is the exact opposite in, you can start it basically, yeah, you can start it off and it comes on. So it's just it's literally like its name says, inverted or a volt triggered normal switch, volt triggered invert switch. Powered doors, very, very like straightforward. If receiving power like so, it's impassable. Step on a switch, it will open. I'm trying to think of an example. Let me just quickly design an example to show you this in action. So you would have, I don't know. Let's just say you'd have a switch down here which starts on because you want it to be conducting power. No, there, we'll have it there. Then you need the power source for it all to work. Then you need this here, then we'll put some wired wall in, which basically is like, it allows stuff to conduct. Like so. And then perhaps, well, that'll be a dead end. And then that would be the only way to go. I know you can go down, but just ignore that. So you come up here like, oh shit, this door's thing. Step on that. It pulls that up, putting in its off state, breaks the power to the door, so the door's no longer powered, and it rises, meaning that it's open. Quite obviously, I guess. Powered trapdoor is pretty much the same, however, when receiving power, a trapdoor, when receiving, like one of those powered steel doors, what we've just seen, I forgot the name of them, which is bad, but anyway, one of those when receiving power is impassable. This, however, is the opposite. It's only passable when it has power. When this is up, like this, it just becomes a pit of death. However, when it's down, it becomes passable. So again, you have various things that you can use at your disposal. Now, a dog. Dogs will kill you. If you get too close to it, it eats you. And yes, I did just lose everything there. We have a new family now. Anyway, a chihuahua, it behaves the same as a dog, as in that it will try to run to you whatever way it can. Oh shit, yeah, it would have got us then. But yeah, it isn't lethal, it just literally bites your ankles. A cat, quite the opposite. Cats will run away from you. Cats will do their damnedest to get away from you. Like, even if I just dance around here, that cat now is in the corner. While the little chihuahua is like, just eating our ankles. The last, there's a panic button actually, which I will show you guys. Wait, let me just clear all these cats out of here. Panic button, basically, if your family steps on it, it goes into an on state and it's stuck there. So if I put a thing here, I can't put a thing there. If I put the, I could actually. I'll just do that. I'll move it back one. And then say put some electric floor in. No, I can't even put electric floor in here. Wait, well, whatever. Yeah, basically, if the family, once the family gets activated, they step on that, it conducts the circuit, and yeah, I could have died there. But yeah, the family does need a clear path out of there. That's the only thing in the game a family can step over. Like, even though they could walk over this, they can't even walk over wires, for example, I guess is one of the better things. Like, there is no clear path. Suddenly, there is a clear path. Like, even if I was to do this sort of thing, the family would still, like, have to run. Well, we'll see. The family will run. I can't trigger this, by the way, either the panic button. But yeah, as you can see, the family, they find their route through all this wiring. They cannot walk over it for some reason. We'll just assume my wife's got a bad leg. She's injured. Right, and the last trap, and where we're going to end off here, is the shotgun. Now, the shotgun is quite amazing. Your wife won't actively run to pick it up, however, she will carry it around with her and shoot you if you get too close to her. So if I put the shotgun up here and get rid of this shotgun, she won't go for it. She will just try and get out of there. And yeah, like I said, if you do get too close to her, like, hello sweetheart, I'm home from what? Why did you shoot me? But yeah, that has been it for part 2. In part 3 I will show you some of the basic traps that you can make and describe their use and what they're most effective for. So thank you very much for watching part 2. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe.